Get in here. Yeah, yeah. Get in here. Yeah, yeah. Y'all, this is the story that I guess ain't never gonna end. It ain't ever gonna end. Child, let's talk about the new claims from the alleged DC squatter. Child, she is talking about that girlfriend evicted her over a man and that they stole her jewelry. Houseway, when we sat there and watched the eviction on live. Let's get into it, y'all, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my users and reviews. All of y'all who have been here through the long. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie Advice. Sweet old. It's time for Auntie Advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for Auntie Advice. Welcome, everybody. This is Auntie, and I am hoping that you all are having a great Sunday on purpose. Child, when I saw this video, I had to come back to y'all to tell y'all about the foo la la. Can we all say foo la la? Foo la la. Child, let me just catch y'all up, okay? And just in case you did not know. A D.C. Superior Court judge ruled on December 11th of 2025 that Shadija Romero does not have tenancy rights in a Washington, D.C. home at the center of a dispute that we have been watching. This meant she could not legally claim the home as her residence under a local tenant protection laws. The judge upheld a previous written agreement Romero has signed, acknowledging that she will vacate the property that was owned by Miss Douglas, okay, finding that the agreement was valid and it was binding. Because Shadija lacked any legal tenant status, the court authorized that Miss Douglas to take immediate possession of the property and to remove her, bypassing the longer eviction procedures normally required in DC landlord tenant cases. Okay, during the proceedings, Shadija was placed under oath and questioned about her past evictions, including a prior eviction record that was entered into evidence. There were disputes about her statement under oath versus the public records that they had on that. Okay. Then Shadija had originally entered the home via an Airbnb reservation, which later turned out that she could start making indirect payments and an extended stay. Then later a dispute over occupancy rights ensued. Now we're going to be looking at right after this, we're going to be looking at a video, right? Where we're going to be hearing Miss Douglas speak for her own self. But y'all have got to see this one first. Okay, so anyway, the bottom line was that the judge ruled that Shadija had no legal tenant rights. Homeowners' claims was upheld. She was permitted to regain possession of her home, and many of us watched that on channel 7 news, right? Live and in living color. She was evicted. The case has prompted lawmakers and policy discussions in DC. But child, she done took. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. When y'all see this, y'all not gonna believe this. She done took to TikTok and talks about in this video that you're about to see. She talks about the case, indicating one, that this was over a man. That she got evicted over a man. Not over the preponderance of the evidence, but over a man. Number two, they took stuff out of the house that she wanted to leave for her kids. I'm sorry, Sway, when did they have time? With all the people that was in and out the house with bags, just grabbing your stuff and throwing it in the bags? So when did that happen? Was that when the cameras weren't or were rolling? When, Sway? When? Let me show y'all this. Let's talk about it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. Let me bring this up. Y'all not going to believe this. And she's indicating that she's losing business. In my opinion, as she should. If you are not a upstanding person or anybody was real wrong about what they thought that they saw on there, you absolutely should be losing business. But let's get into it, shall we? Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this morning I received a call from one of the stores that I'm in, stating that they received some more requests for my items to be removed, blah, 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 right?
They want her items removed.
So I'm frustrated. I'm like, yo, this is like super fucking crazy, right?
How
I
you gonna
haven't
be
killed
frustrated?
anybody. I didn't do, and it's all started over lies from a woman who is insecure because her husband's cheated on her in the past, and she thinks that I'm fucking him, and I'm not fucking him. And to be clear, this was stated.
Now y'all know just because she said that, I'm gonna go over the holiday, over the holiday, and I'm gonna go and pay down to DC court, and I'm gonna pay for the transcript. I got time. I am going to go down there and get that transcript and see whether or not anything ever came up about her man. And that this eviction that she received was not because she stayed in this woman's property all the time, but over a man. Because this is just a road. This is just a road too far for me. But anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna have to go back to the beginning.
Okay,
But
so this morning I received a call from one of the stores that I'm in, stating that they received some more requests for my items to be removed, blah, 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 right? So I'm frustrated. I'm like, yo, this is like super fucking crazy, right? I haven't killed anybody. I didn't do, and it's all started over lies from a woman who is insecure because her husband's cheated on her in the past, and she thinks that I'm fucking him, and I'm not fucking him. And to be clear, this was stated on the record in court. Okay. But anyway, so I'm frustrated every day. I go through the motions. It's crying, feeling like I'm okay, ready to fight because people are sending me these messages from fake ass pages and shit. And I'm just like, these innocent internet gangsters. So that song
so much
coming on or playing at that part, like as soon as I get out, and if you know the song, that's like the meat of the song. Like you hear the beginning of the song, right? But that part. So yeah, if you know the song, that's the meat of the song, right? Like that's the breakdown. That's when you like, woo, you starting to feel it. Okay. You feel it in the beginning because it starts off, like I've got so much to thank for. I can't even remember, like I'll have to go to it. Like, like so many blessings and for waking me up this morning. Like the song starts off strong, right? But that part, that middle part right there is like when, you start to, you be like, yes, hallelujah, all of that other stuff, right? Because you just be thinking about how grateful you are, right? I know that if I died today, baby, I have lived an amazing fucking life. Like people are going to come to my funeral and they're going to talk about the amazing things that I have done in their life, for their life, in the community. Like that is what is going to happen, right? And I have to be reminded by of that, right?
Oh, really?
Me being upset and, going through these motions, it has nothing to do with my past. There is not a person on this fucking planet, not one, that can make me feel bad about anything that I have experienced or lived or survived or gone through in life. Like Literally, no one,
That sounds
right?
like
There's no one.
mental health
But
issues. Okay,
someone
go ahead.
lying in a malicious way to purposely hurt you, like
Mm-hmm.
that is different. Like having people try to take what you have built. I can't read my fucking
Mm-hmm.
watch because I'm on the phone and then
Why is she cussing
anyway.
so much?
It's
This who
totally
she
different.
really is.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
my oldest, not my biological oldest, but my oldest turned 21 on Sunday, and I had 21 gifts for her. When they came into the house, they stole all 21 of the gifts. They stole all my Tiffany, all my bags, right?
Now they
So yeah,
stole from
they got
her.
all 21 of her gifts for her birthday. All of
They
my
took
Tiffany,
it.
except for the Tiffany that I'm wearing, that I was wearing at the time.
They took her Tiffany.
All my purses, my bags, my
When,
shoes.
y'all?
And when you
When?
hear this, you're thinking material, right? Which is it, they are materials. But when I'm hearing it and thinking of it, I'm not thinking of it of the sense of like, oh, I have this so I could wear this or whatever. My children fought over who was having my Tiffany, who would
Why
get
was
my
they
bags,
fighting
who would
over?
get my shoes, who would get certain things, right? It was like a
That's really
literal
all she
thing.
got.
So when I think of these things that are of value, not because of the cost, but because of what it was going to mean to my children to have them, that makes me upset, right?
Oh,
But the people they
not the
needed it,
fact that
baby. They
you
couldn't
girl
buy that
picked
shit on their own.
them.
I'm gonna be all right. Every day is a new day. And I
Mm-hmm.
also have to remember that despite what's going on, there are people who still want my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like the daughter of the owner who talks so much big shit, but she only talks that big shit behind like a Google Voice number, a text me number, a something number. She won't call me directly, right? And when I
Why was
told Shorty, like, give me your address and I'll pull up, nothing was
she ain't got a
provided.
place to shoot her house?
Or the people who create the fake pages to follow me and leave me comments or send emails to my business email, or the people who even come from their page. Like nothing in my life. I could have absolutely nothing to do, and I
Why is
still do
she
not have the
cussing so
time to
much?
create a fake page number or anything to go harass somebody. I don't have that time. I don't have that energy.
Yeah, because you up and
And
you
if
gotta
you
figure out
do,
your next scheme
you're living a
allegedly.
life I don't want to live.
Girl, bye. Let me just say this. Mental illness is real. Delusion of grandeur is real. These people who we watched evict her on live television had time to go through her bags while the ABC WJLA, I believe it is, was there filming, had time to go through and cipher jewelry, pocketbooks. You should have had this out of there, but you did not think that you were going home. You thought that you had a Hail Mary with a Zales payment that they couldn't find. So the judge said at that time, put her the out anytime you feel like it. And this woman didn't do it by herself. She had different people who were out there helping her. Now, they said at the end of the night, she was out there in the alley downtown getting her stuff out the alley. She should have came to the eviction. That's what she should have did. She should have came and said, look, I got Tiffany up there. But honey, what we saw was liquor bottles. Did we or did we not see liquor bottles coming up out the closet that looked like it was a bedroom for a child? Bottle after bottle, Henny after Henny, allegedly. It was drinks coming out the closet. Matter of fact, if you get put out, What do people do? They pilfer through your stuff. So the audacity to still not take responsibility, the audacity to still not understand why people are saying, take that products out your store. Take it out. We don't want nothing to do with her. Like, here's the thing. None of this had to blow up. Y'all gonna be hearing in the next video of what the DC woman, the homeowner, said about this situation. She had months over top of months over top of months to get her out that woman's house to move out. But no, you did everything you could do, in my opinion, to steal this woman's home. And the money that you were spending in making these little gifts and your Tiffany, you could have been paying that woman, going on trips, doing the most with the least. And now you talk about this has something to do with a man that she thought you was sleeping with. I'm going to go down to the court building this week, and I'm going to pay for the paperwork because I want to see it. I want to see that they had a conversation about her sleeping with her man, and that this and not that was the reason she got put out that house. And I can guarantee you, in my humble opinion, no, I'm going to say this my opinion, that don't nobody want her up in their camp. I wouldn't, because you know what? If she stayed there over 30 days, I got a problem. Houston, no, not Houston, DC, we got a problem. And now it's over a man. And now they pilfer through your stuff while they was getting huge trash bags and throwing out this. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this up. This woman has been fighting for her whole entire life to get her up out of her house. And this is the story that she wants to come up with. You're losing. And one of the things in the famous words of Nene Leak, I'm telling you, I need to find that gift. You never can win when you're dirty. And now this is about something totally different. Y'all, stick around. Make sure you got your notification bells on. Hit that like button and hype the video. I'll be back. Give me a few because we're going to go to video 2. Love y'all. Let's do it.